like some mac and cheese just in case you need it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, we were just looking at that traffic camera right there. We know Houston, no stranger to bad drivers.
No, but one local teenager is putting a spotlight on their errors. Coming up at 4:30, why he decided to start a YouTube channel featuring nothing but some of those scary moments on our roadways. And standing by now, my partner, Art.
Yeah, and we have plenty of those, don't we? All right, here's what's coming up on Live at 5. An eyewitness
News at 4 continues.
Now at 4:30, if you've been in Houston for any time at all, you know how crazy the freeways can be. And now, many drivers are putting dash cams in their cars to monitor the cars around them.
Yeah, all you have to do is stay here for a week or so. Well, one of those drivers is Justin Welling, who started a YouTube channel called, quote, Bad Drivers of Houston. Eyewitness News reporter Elisa Rivas talked with him today. She joins us live after driving around in West Houston. I see you're still on the roads, Elisa.
We are. We're on the road right now, Melanie, with so many other thousands of commuters trying to head home or get to appointments late this afternoon. And this driver that began recording said he's really just interested in traffic, transportation, urban planning. So when he started hitting the roads, as we all do, he said he was recording it and then wanted the world to see it.
I've always been fascinated with photography, and to have a rolling camera in my car, I thought that was a good idea.
The dash cam mounted on Justin Welling's windshield has quite the story to tell.
I think sometimes we just don't notice our mistakes until you actually see what a person is doing.
He launched the YouTube channel Bad Houston Drivers, and that's exactly what he's captured.
That person's driving on the sidewalk.
This driver taking the sidewalk instead of waiting patiently behind others. Some near misses when it comes to errant lane changes and even the most risky of turns on slick roads, which were close calls.
Who does that? I think both of them were a little indecisive, and so they both kind of went, and he ended up on the wrong side of the road, and he almost hit that car.
As we watched Welling's most recent clips together, we saw things you would not believe unless you saw it yourself.
This guy's reading a book.
The point of the YouTube channel, he says, is to allow drivers to see how their behavior could cause a crash, even check his own driving in the process.
It is recording all the time, so...
Back live to the view of our ABC 13 vehicle on the west side today. Tonight at 6:30, we are going to explore dash cam technology, how much it costs, what features are available to you. That is tonight at 6:30. If you're interested in this story and want to see a little more from that YouTube channel, check out our story and we'll have it online for you. We are live for Eyewitness News on the west side. Elisa Rivas, 13 Eyewitness News.
Elisa, that is amazing, but the only thing worse than looking at some of those bad drivers is recognizing yourself in some of his video, you know?
Absolutely. We know sometimes we don't all have perfect habits every day on the road, but if you are stopped and then you see how many cars are backed up behind that vehicle, it makes you a little more sensitive in your behavior, I would hope. For myself anyway.
Well, great story. Thank you so much, Elisa. We'll be looking for that.
We're now reporting live, Maida Moreno, 13 Eyewitness News.
Maida, really just unbelievable as you look at that video. Thanks for bringing that to us. Now, anyone who's not from Houston may think that's pretty crazy, but it's just one of the bizarre things on our roadways. Coming up at 6:20, we are talking to a local high school student who has built a brand around catching bad driving on camera. He's going to share the most bizarre thing he's ever seen, plus new technology under $50 that will protect you in a crash.
Only on 13, we have...
Yeah, not bad for June. Thank you, Tim. All right, now at 6, you don't have to go far to see some pretty crazy driving in Houston.
No, often just a block or two. Most times, in fact, it's so bizarre, you'd have to see it to believe it. Well, that's how one teen has made a name for himself, capturing bad drivers on camera, recording them everywhere, from side streets to sidewalks.
Now he's sharing his best-kept secrets with us, how technology that costs less than $50 can help protect you on the roads.
Eyewitness News reporter Elisa Rivas joins us live with this all new at 6. Elisa?
Gina, for years we have been using these, our cell phones, to capture what's going on around us. But this is the view that is becoming more popular, the view from a dash cam.
So this was kind of close.
If Justin Welling had collided with the white vehicle, he would have had a good view of it from his dash cam.
You're gonna get some crazy stuff on the roads.
He posts the craziest close calls he sees while driving on his YouTube channel he titled Bad Drivers of Houston.
And so I do think having a dash cam can serve as a purpose for protecting others.
That's where Jason Martinez of Car Toys comes in. He's seen more drivers looking for the protection of video evidence.
We have one here that is actually about $50.
From simple cameras to more sophisticated models costing more than $250. Those pricey ones record almost 180 degrees in the front, a rear view, speed detection, your GPS location, and sensors which signal the system to save video of a crash.
Especially with the expansion of smartphones and everything now, with everybody using them in social media, you definitely have people posting their images and their recordings from accidents.
You might find a less expensive deal online, but Martinez says they can still help you properly install it.
That person's driving that sidewalk.
Welling says he ordered his online, and when he heads to college this fall, the dash cam will go with him.
And Welling says he's really not trying to shame drivers, but does think that the channel is educational. If people can see how it affects other drivers when they make bad choices, perhaps it'll improve their driving. And of course, he says the dash cam is a check on his own driving. We are live along the west side. Elisa Rivas, 13 Eyewitness News.
Well, I think we learned that Houston has some pretty bad drivers.
Which we know from experience.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Elisa. All right, well.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to talk about the news interview and some of my thoughts about it. So basically how it happened was the Chronicle did a story about the channel a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago or something like that. It was a good article. Dana Guthrie did a great job writing it, and I was very pleased on the way it turned out. It put dash cameras in a great view. I'll definitely have that article linked in the description below. Anyways, so I think Elisa Rivas, or someone from ABC 13, saw that news story in the Chronicle, which is the newspaper for Houston, and Elisa Rivas reached out to me, and she reached out to me, I think, 2 weeks ago, but I was out of town, so I couldn't do an interview that week. So when I got back, I emailed her, and I was like, hey, I know you said we would talk when I got back. I know the news schedule is always changing, so if there's no need for a story about me, all good. Just wanted to plan my week around it. So by then I was thinking probably I was too late. And so, but she contacted me back immediately and was like, I'll talk to my producer tomorrow morning and I'll see if I can schedule something. So I was like, great. So it turns out, so after talking to her producer and all that stuff, she was able to meet with me last Thursday. And I was shocked. I was like, wow, what did I get myself into? Because, you know, I've only seen 5 other dash cameras on the news. Bad Drivers Southern California, Orlando Dash Cam, Halo Mastermind, Arizona Row Cam, Wendy, when she was back in Connecticut, she was on there, and Bad Drivers of Albuquerque. I've seen them on the news, and I remember Bad Drivers Southern California's experience. You know, it was good, but he said it could have been better. And so that was in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't know what I was going to get myself into. So, basically, I agreed to it, and Elisa Rivas and her cameraman came over, and basically the interview was an hour to an hour and a half long, and I was very pleased with it. I mean, Elisa Rivas did a great job. She knew her stuff, especially about dash cams and all that stuff. So for the most part, it went really well. And, you know, she was like, you'll either be on the 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock news. And I was like, okay, cool. So I recorded the 4 o'clock, and I watched it, and I was like, wow, I was on the 4 o'clock, cool. And then someone texted me, and was like, do you know you're on the 6 o'clock also? So I thought that was kind of funny. And, you know, I think that was really cool. They were able to take the story and, you know, expand on it, especially with the dash cam stuff, and make the dash cam... put the dash cam in a positive light and put the product in a positive light too. And anyways, for the most part, the feedback has been really positive. You know, that was always worrisome. You know, you never know what they're going to say, and Elisa Rivas did an amazing job. She said everything I wanted her to say, and I was very pleased with it, and I just wanted to share with y'all. And so yeah, so tell me what y'all think about the interview. I guess y'all see what I look like now, and you'll know my name. Yeah, so some other news. I am actually going to be moving to Los Angeles in August. So, the dash cam and car are coming with me to Los Angeles. And we'll see where the channel goes from there, but I'll definitely reach over 50 videos for Houston. And don't worry, I'll still have 2 dash cams staying in Houston and recording in Houston. Just the videos might not be as often, but I think that there will be a separate video for that. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next Bad Drivers video. Bye.